Now that you've inherited your egos, Japanese soccer will never be the same. Stand proud.
I don't care. So, Japanese soccer's changed forever. And I've got solid career prospects. None of that crap matters. All of us, we want to win here and now. Not think about what's next. Losing's the same as dying, and we aren't dead yet. I stopped looking at my teammates to lead me. And I became the one who led. That's what ego is. It's not selfishness. It's not arrogance. It's the understanding that if you don't step up, someone else will, and they'll take everything you could have had. No matter how much you knock on the door to someone's heart, in the end, you can't change them. Which is why you have to be the one to change yourself. When the world around you isn't following your plan, the only way to fix it is to fix you. If I can't see the light that leads to the goal, then I need to become the light. If you want to win, then you need to take control of your own fate. No more hoping someone else will give you the pass. No more waiting for the perfect opportunity. You create your own opportunities. You take the shot. You make the choice. That's what I learned. That's why I changed. And you? What about you? Are you waiting for someone to tell you it's your turn? Are you waiting for permission to be great? If you are, then you'll never have it. Nothing matters except being the best in the world!
Isagi?
Make us win already, alright? Because the world doesn't give you permission. It doesn't hand out greatness. You take it. You step forward when others hesitate. I crushed their dreams. This team of 11. With a single goal. So this is what it means to win. I don't know what this feeling is. But I like it! You own the moment when others shrink away. Ego isn't about ignoring the team. Ego is about knowing your worth. It's about believing. Stop waiting for the pass. Because if you don't take the shot, someone else will. And when they do, you'll realize you were never even in the game to begin with.
How could I have forgotten? It's survival of the fittest in this world. This world filled with violence, deception, and betrayal. How could I? How? That's right. I got numb to it. Careless, overconfident, delusional. And now, the system expects me to murder my enemies. Does it need to keep me alive for some reason? This isn't coincidence or charity. The system wants me to live.
I never had the luxury of being strong. I wasn't gifted. I wasn't special. I was just barely surviving. Every day, risking my life in dungeons where I had no chance of winning. Every fight, every wound, every moment I spent dodging death was just to buy a little more time. For my mother, still trapped in that hospital bed. For my sister, who had no one else to rely on. Do you think I had a choice? Do you think I wanted this life?
It wants me strong. I think I get it now. If the system is bent on using me, I'm just gonna have to use the system.
Q1, you idiot. You shouldn't have held back.
Thanks for the reminder. The weak always lose no matter what. That's the way it is.
But life doesn't care what you want. It doesn't care if you're tired. If you're broken, if you feel like you can't go on anymore, it gives you two options: give up or keep moving. So I kept moving, even when my hands were shaking, even when my bones felt like they would shatter, even when I was so scared I could barely breathe. Because if I didn't, they would suffer. Because if I didn't, they would be left alone.
So now I want to know if the hunters are ready to be preyed upon.
It wasn't easy. Strength doesn't come from luck. It doesn't come from talent. It doesn't come from some miracle that suddenly turns you into a hero. Strength is paid for in pain, in suffering, in sacrifices that no one else sees. People see me now and think I was chosen. They don't see the nights I spent in agony, breaking myself apart just to survive another day. They don't see the battles that left me barely standing, the weight of every life I failed to protect crushing my chest. They don't see the tears I shed when I was alone, when no matter how strong I became, it felt like I was still losing everything. They only see the power, but power means nothing if you don't understand the cost.
But it's either their lives or mine, so I can't back down now. Because it's only the strong who survive! Mr. Huang, you're impressive. But I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. You see, I've been leveling up this whole time.
I lost friends. I lost time. I lost the person I used to be. But I kept going, because I refused to let my story end in weakness. And you, what about you? Are you going to let life decide for you? Are you going to let the world tell you that you aren't good enough? Or are you going to stand up, even when it hurts, even when it feels impossible, even when every part of you is screaming to quit? Because let me tell you something. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you strength. You have to take it. You have to fight for it. And when the moment comes, when everything is on the line, you have to be the one who stands up and refuses to fall. Because in the end, you either become strong enough to protect what matters to you, or you watch everything slip through your fingers. Make your choice.